Hello and welcome to the SEGA News Bits. I'm your host George. With me is Barry.
Flap.
We're talking about Flappy Bird on the VMU today. Somebody actually ported Flappy Bird. You remember Flappy Bird, that little the mobile game that everybody got obsessed with, and then the creator had to shut it down because he was afraid that people were addicted to his video game.
And he was making loads of money too.
Yeah, he's like, I just hate making money, so I'm going to shut it down. That guy.
Yeah.
Well, somebody decided to take the concept and put it on the VMU for free. No ads either, so he's not making money off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can I say about this? You could tell us about the frustrating install of the VMU file.
Well, yeah, it was developed by Guacasaurus Max, which is the Instagram name for this guy, and he's made some other things. If you check out his Instagram account, he's made a Deadpool game, he's made a Star Wars: The Force Awakens game, and VMU games are pretty simplistic. I've never made a VMU game, though I did make VMU animations back in the day. So if you ever remember Sonic blowing up Eggman's blimp or Beat skating around and graffitiing, that was me. But it's time consuming, so I can only imagine making Flappy Bird for the VMU must have been a fair amount of work. But yeah, it is a little time consuming to put it onto your VMU. I'll just read what he had to say. He said, "If anyone is interested, I just finished making a Flappy Bird clone for the VMU. Just put the file on an SD card, load with Dreamshell, and once Spude's VMU tool has loaded, navigate to OpenCD and copy flappybird.vmi to the VMU." Now that might sound easy to a lot of Dreamcast aficionados, but I'm sure to most of our listening audiences, I just could have gone because it's like, what the hell? An SD card, Dreamshell VMU tool, but that's what you got to do to get things on your VMU. He says that this doesn't work properly in the emulator. VMU tool is a application you can load up on your Dreamcast, and yeah, I'd assume it wouldn't work properly because a lot of games don't. So you have to put it on the actual VMU. Sounds easy, huh, George?
It sounds ridiculous easy. I mean, how many can I buy? No, I mean, that's the issue with it. I mean, I'm assuming that after you have the game on your system, you could just connect your VMUs and share it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I do know that VMU tool also has the option you can actually load the program and add VMU games to the folders before you burn the disk. Another thing I think you can do is there's a way that you can copy CDs with the files, and then when you load VMU tool, you can eject the disk and then read another disk. I haven't tried that in a long time, so I might be wrong, or maybe he's tried it and it doesn't work. But hey, if you have the SD card and Dreamshell and VMU tool, why not get Flappy Bird? But you can check out the videos too. We might be showing them here during the video, or you can check out his Instagram account. But
anything else you want to add about VMUs and Flappy Bird? Have you ever played Flappy Bird?
I have. I still have it on my phone.
Are you going to sell your phone for $500?
Yeah, no, that's right. Because no, it's a really terrible game, but I can see why it's so terrible that I can see why it's addicting. Because it's like you think, oh man, this game sucks. Because the guy didn't put much effort into it, but once you get how to work it, you feel like an expert. You're like, man, I just mastered this shitty game. In Flappy Bird, you tap. However, he did mention that you hold A. So when you hold A, the bird goes up, and then when you let go, he starts to go down. So it's not so much a tapping thing as it is kind of hold, let go, hold, let go,
Yeah, when I saw this on Facebook, I was like, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I mean, when I played the game on my Android, I remember thinking to myself, like, this is so simplistic, like the idea, and this guy got popular for it.
Yeah.
And then and then when I saw this, I was like, it makes perfect sense to put it on the VMU.
Now, if Flappy Bird and SEGA seems kind of familiar to you, back in 2014 during April Fools, which is actually coming up soon, SEGA announced Rappy Bird, which was a browser-based game that uses the Sonic backgrounds instead of the Mario backgrounds in Flappy Bird. And instead of the Flappy Bird, it had a Rappy from Phantasy Star. And so if if it seemed familiar to you what we were talking about, and it's actually still up on Sega's website. Amazing.
So you have a link. We'll put a link to that in the description if you want to play it. Anything else you want to add about Flappy Birds and VMUs?
No, I feel like I've talked way too much about both of them.
Pack up some batteries, play some Flappy Bird on your VMU, and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for watching.
Flap, flap. If you'd like more Sega news, check us out at segabits.com. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social networks.